Just put a scoop ahead. Alright, yesterday my delivery of rocks showed up before I had my canal all the way dug through, so I couldn't put them up there, but I did get the boat pulled up right here, so it was very easy to unload. And I've got all this extra space on the wharf now, because now it's like twice as wide, because all the stuff that's coming out of here is just going right there. And hopefully this will all be excellent growing stuff, so maybe my huge banana trees can just spread out and take over this whole area and just go bananas everywhere. But this morning I came out and I started going bananas digging out this thing here. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera, but you should be able to see there's like a line right there and it looks like brownies cut out. But anyway, I got it all the way through so boats can get right up to the island now. I gotta admit, that was pretty tiring. But I've still been doing my wall pieces here. And I haven't done one today, but I'm gonna have to go do that right now. But I should have plenty of time. I also took a bunch of handfuls of this sand and mixed it into all the dirt as I was putting it in. Handfuls, more like probably 2 or 3 buckets are mixed into there. So hopefully that dirt will be the same as all this stuff that the bananas are growing in. But another thing that happened to this ground that did not happen in the places where the bananas are not growing that well is that here I had a whole huge load of rocks and sand when I first put this here, which is the same conditions that this dirt under here is in right now. Oh, I can't make any sentences now. Anyway, so now I'll be able to see if it also helps to have a bunch of weight on the dirt after. Maybe that helps squeeze out some of the salt water. But then there's also a section over here that doesn't have any weight on it. So I'll have to see what the difference is there or here. Hopefully this will all grow plants well, but I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's working pretty well though. I better go make my wall piece. Alright, I got my wall piece done today. And looking at how much I have left, I definitely underestimated the size of the island. Not by a ton, but I was expecting to be done, well, have the wall connected around the backside in mid to late December. It's the middle of December now. I think it's going to be early January based on the number of pieces that are left. Which means, you know, more work and more time, but that's also really cool because that means the island's bigger than I originally thought it was. Or maybe I just went wide around the corners and made it a little bigger. Anyway, everything's good. Oh, and my rocks that just got delivered, they had some salt water in them, which is not good because salt isn't good for concrete. But I was hoping it would rain overnight, and it rained like 2 inches, so that should be all washed out. Or at least washed out enough. I just took off the top where it would be washed out the most. Man, it feels good to have gotten through that difficult part. Last few days, this whole week's been real hard. I did have a friend visit who was helping me, so that was actually really useful. Oh, holy cow, that was a difficult week. But today I have an easy wall piece to do, and the sun's out, everything's gonna dry up, I'm not gonna be slipping in the mud. Yesterday I was slipping in the mud all over the place. Makes it a little harder. And see this is a whole bunch of cement that got delivered because the guys who brought the rocks last time said, hey, you want us to pick you up some cement while we're in town? You know, obviously for a fee. Anyway, they came yesterday with 45 bags of cement and made it all the way up through the canal right up to there. Oh, so nice. So yeah, now I can get my deliveries. I can get everything totally closer to the island now. And today I think I'm just gonna chill out. Do my wall piece obviously, but it's an easy one. And weather conditions are good, and yeah, I'm just gonna relax a little bit. Turn back into a human a little. Start reforming full sentences again instead of just like and make some French toast, of course. I'm gonna pig out today.